The opinions expressed on the X and Y show are the sole opinions of the host. Please note, there is no intentional desire to offend any member of the listening audience. With that said, if you still feel offended, tough shit.
It's time for the X and Y show with your host, Mr. Roosevelt. He talks about man topics, lady topics, and relationships. He talks about love, sex, and infidelities. He even gives good tips. There is no other show that compares to the X and Y show.
Oh yeah. Sit back, take your clothes off, and relax. It's time for the X and Y show, where real relationship issues are talked about and addressed. The only place on the planet that tackles the topics that everyone wants to talk about, but no one is brave enough to address. Nothing escapes X and Y, baby. Now, here's your host, Roosevelt Colbert.
And greetings. Welcome to another segment of the XY Show. I'm your host, Roosevelt. It's another Friday, day after the 4th of July. I'm telling you, this year is passing by so fast. The next thing you know, it's going to be ejaculate. I seen a tweet the other day. It was like 120-some days before Halloween. You know, once Halloween, once really September gets here, that's for those of you who've been listening to XY Show, you know the Burr months are my favorite because those are the months that start getting a little cooler and, everybody started getting the holiday spirit and it's just a better time of the year. I love the fall. It's my second favorite. Winter is my first. I love that part of it. I hate the summertime. I hate the springtime. And I'm not an allergy sufferer. It's just hot as hell. And, damn flowers. I like that time of year where it's fall and autumn and winter. And it's starting to go into holidays, and the Burr months and, in October and the Halloween and the Thanksgiving, Christmas. Before you know it, it'll be here. 5 months, that's nothing. 5 months is nothing. And we'll be buying Christmas trees. I can't wait. Anyway, glad to be here on another week of the XY Show, and we're moving along. I got some things coming down the pipe, so stay tuned. I'm not telling you shit right now, but just stay tuned. Got some things coming down the pipe. Make things bigger and better for the X and Y Show. So keep a lookout, and I'm sure you will see it. Got a few letters that I want to go through this week. I try to read letters from here and there and stuff like that. So, feel free to write me. No bullshit. I do read them over there. I can't read all of them sometimes, but, I read some of them that really caught my eye. So, anyway, first letter is from Mark. How do you feel about the current styles that women wear? Specifically, eyebrows. I think you mean eyelashes. And the pointed nails. Well, me personally, and I know for those of you who don't, the big thing is now a lot of women are going around with the eyelashes that look like, fucking caterpillars. On their eyes and shit. And it look ridiculous to me. It does nothing for me. I don't know why women like to wear all that fake shit. Whatever happened to natural? Everybody's so fake now. So, no, I don't like that shit. But to each his own. Some guys out there dig it. And that's cool. But Mark asked me, how do I feel? And I don't like that. I think it looks ridiculous. I think it looks like just like I said, two caterpillars or tarantulas on somebody's eyelashes. And most women don't know how to put them on, and so they look even more ridiculous. Now, the pointed nails, I don't like that shit either. It makes a woman look like a fucking vampire or some shit. I wonder how they wipe their ass with those pointed nails. You know what I mean? Could you imagine when they wiping their ass and they hit one of them nails, go a little bit too far, those pointed nails. I don't know how they wipe their asses with them things. I mean, they like little knives and shit, and they sharp. I don't know why. They look like vampires. So no, Mark, I don't like those eyelashes, and I damn sure don't like those sharp-ass nails. They look ridiculous. And, like I say, they're not natural. What, ladies, stop putting all that shit on. Be natural. Damn. I don't know. I'm just old school. That's just me. Anyway. Second letter is from Alice. Why do you feel that a woman should pay for a date? A real man wouldn't expect a woman to do so. All right. Alice, sounds like you've been listening to that Steve Harvey bullshit. A man, what does Steve think? A man should pay for a dinner. If he can't pay for your dinner, you don't have no time for it. Alice, you listen to that Steve Harvey bullshit. And anyway, I didn't say that a woman should pay for all of that. I never said that. But I don't see anything wrong with a woman flipping the bill from time to time. What's wrong with that? I mean, it's different times. It's not 1949, where you can get a movie and a dinner and a soda and all that shit for 80 cents. It's different times now. And why should the man, take all the brunt of dating? I feel that the woman should take some of that shit up too. A lot of women say, well, we giving ourselves. They getting pussy. Shit, y'all getting dick. We giving ourselves too. And what makes, why is it fair for the man to take the whole brunt of dating? That's bullshit. So, I am a real man, but I don't cater to that Steve Harvey bullshit. And I guarantee you Steve Harvey didn't cater to that bullshit either when he was single. But like I said before, and y'all can tweet Steve Harvey and tell him I said this shit. He can go whoop my ass. Steve Harvey is a genius. I look up to him because he has really mastered the trait of communicating to women. He spews this bullshit, exactly what women want to hear, and they just go crazy. Oh yeah, I believe, Steve, right. Ooh. And that's bullshit. And Steve didn't know he didn't do that bullshit when he was single and when he was looking paycheck to paycheck. Now he married, now he paid, now he can talk that bullshit to sell them books. But I'm speaking real. I don't see anything wrong with a woman flipping the bill from time to time. That's all. That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying that she should pay for all the dates. That's not fair either. And for some of y'all who doing that with some of these lame ass motherfucking dudes y'all dating, y'all need to dump their ass right now because that's not a real man. To allow a woman to take the cost all the time. It's 50-50. That's what a relationship is. Oh shit, 60-40. Take something. I don't think it's fair that a man should take the brunt of dating expenses. That's bullshit. So Alice, keep listening to Steve. See how far they get you. Ooh. Next letter is from Malcolm. Do you think people in general care about hygiene? Unfortunately, Malcolm, and I did a show on this too. So that means I don't think y'all be listening to me. And I mean by that, a lot of people walking around with stinking asses. And I'm talking about men and women. And that to me is one of my most biggest pet peeves. I hate a dirty woman. I love a woman who smells good. I love a woman who wears perfume. Now, I know a lot of you women out there saying, well, I'm allergic to perfume. I don't wear it. Well, they have lotion in Victoria's Secret. They have that creamsicle. They have strawberry, raspberry plum, coconut, vanilla, all that kind of shit. With that doesn't have the chemicals, but have the fragrance, and makes you smell good. Or put some cocoa butter on your ass or something. But a lot of you women are just walking around with funky asses. And to be quite honest with you, if I can smell your ass, under your arms and stuff like that, and under your neck, if I can smell you and your stink ass breath, probably it's a good chance, I don't want to smell that pussy. And you probably not wiping your ass good either. So, and it goes both ways. A lot of guys walking around stink, underarm must, not put on deodorant, don't bathe their ass. And I'm a lot of ladies who would say that a lot of guys walking around with smelly nuts. I hear you. You're right. It goes both ways. And I can only speak by personal experience for a woman because I'm not looking at the man. But I know it goes both ways. And that's something I don't understand. I don't understand how somebody can walk around unclean. And I just personally like somebody who smells good. I like perfume. Love a woman who wears perfume. That shit drives me crazy. Woo! Now, a lot of women allergic to perfume. Put some lotion on you. If you don't want to do that, put some cocoa butter on your ass. Put coconut grease, something that smells good. And wash your ass. An adult should take at least 2 baths or showers a day. No exceptions. Sometimes 3, really, because it's hot now. And some of y'all get y'all nasty ass in the bed. You only take 1 shower a day or 1 bath a day and get climb y'all, go to work, come home and climb y'all nasty asses in the bed, and go to sleep like that and, and laying down, talking about eat me out and shit. That's bullshit. So, I don't understand. I don't know what's going on. It seems like it's getting worse. I don't know if a lot of people can afford water. I don't know what the problem is. It should be no excuse. It's no excuse for that shit. For somebody to be walking around with a funky ass. So anyway, Malcolm, to answer your question, no, I don't believe a lot of people don't take hygiene very serious. I take that shit serious. That's one thing a woman would never be able to say nothing about me. She can call him, well, he's ugly. Oh, okay. Everybody not gonna like it. That's fine. Oh, I don't like him. He talk too much. Okay, that's fine. But they will never say his ass is musty. Hell no. They'll never say that shit. I don't like his ass, but he smell good. I always smell good, baby. Yes. I don't like, he talk too damn much. But damn, he smell good. Yeah. Ain't no excuse for that. My ass is clean. Like Red Fox used to say, I wash my asshole. A lot of you need to do that. So anyway, answer your question, Malcolm. No, I don't think a lot of people do not take hygiene serious. And that's one of my biggest pet peeves. I can't stand a woman that don't do that. Like I said, if I can smell you on top, I damn sure don't want to smell you down bottom. Probably got to, anyway. Okay, last question from Lori. Would you rather raise a son or a daughter? Well, that shit is very easy. A son. I think daughters are trouble, a lot of trouble. And me personally, I'll be worried every minute, somebody trying to fuck her. Especially these days. And I believe that because I know how I was. Went over to the girl's house. Oh, he's such a nice young man. I'm trying to tell her ass. and their daughter is loose. He's such a nice young man. I like him. Shit. So I know what I did, and I don't want to be worrying about no daughter. Give me all son. Fuck that. I just don't want to be dealing with that shit. Now, if I do have a daughter, when she get 10, we gonna send her ass to a convent or something. But Daddy, I don't want to go. No, you going. You going to the convent now. We'll see you when you get 20. Yeah. So, that's me personally. I'd rather a son. Son is so much easier. And, it don't bother me if I knew my son out there fucking. But it bothers the shit out of me if I know somebody fucking my little girl. And I know a lot of you saying, that's so double standard. I know it is, but I don't give a shit. Fuck that. Yeah, that's my little girl. Nobody should be fucking my little girl till she at least 40. So yes, I would rather a son than a daughter. Girls, I just don't want to be worrying about this shit. I don't want to have to be going to jail. Somebody trying to take advantage of my little baby. No, I'd rather my son and let him take advantage of somebody else's baby. Oh, shit. Oh, my goodness. I'm not even drinking. And I'm just, oh, my goodness. Anyway. All right, enough of the letters. I'm going to get started with tonight's episode. Should unmarried couples move in together? Again, should unmarried couples move in together? Now, I did a little poll with myself, my Twitter, and I put, what are the reasons that unmarried couples may move in together? And the choices that I had was, and I hate that I only had 4, but I guess you can't have too many. So I tried to pick the most popular ones, or that I felt was popular anyway. So the first choice was reliable sex, financial, sense of commitment, and love. Now, the one that came in first place was sense of commitment with 38% of the vote. The second choice was love. And then a distant choice was financial, 19%. And the one that I thought that would win was reliable sex, but that was only 13%. So that told me that a lot of women probably answered this poll. That's something I wish I could say, well, are you a woman or man? So I can get a real, more accurate number. But that's cool. So sense of commitment was the winner. Okay. So I looked on, for my poll anyway, I looked on this site, and they had some choices of their own. And their choices were convenience. I guess that's a nice way of saying, sex, really. I guess they can't. I guess they could have said sex, but anyway. Testing compatibility, economic reasons, fear of divorce, and don't believe in marriage. Those were their choices. And I got this from the website. You can check it out. divorce.lovetoknow.com. That's divorce.lovetoknow.com. And there's an article done by Jody Redman. So, what I was going to say. Okay. So a little, she did a study or whatever, and a passage within the article said that according to statistics gathered by U.S. Attorney Legal Services, living together before getting married doesn't accomplish the goal that couples think that it will. A couple who does not live together prior to getting married has a 20% chance of being divorced within 5 years. Okay, some pretty good odds there, actually. I was surprised at that. And it goes on to say if the couple has lived together beforehand, that number jumps to 49%. So almost half the couples were divorced if they lived together before they got married. If the couple chooses to live together as an alternative to being married at all, the likelihood that the relationship will break up within 5 years is 49%. At the 10-year mark, a married couple has a 33% chance of breaking up. For the unmarried couple who is living together, the likelihood of a breakup is a whopping 62%. So, I gave you that passage from this article because, unfortunately, a lot of you believe that if you live together, that almost guarantees that, you can actually see how the person is in the morning, and you can see how they live with them and how they act with you and treat you. And if you can get together, live together for a while, it's a good indication if your marriage will work out. And a lot of you believe that. A lot of men believe that, actually. A lot of men think that, we got to try it out. And me personally, I don't believe that. I used to when I was younger. I used to believe that you have to test them out. You have to, put the woman in a sense of hazing. You have to haze theirs to find out if they are the one. You have to get all the benefits of a marriage, but you're not married, and you still get to play around and do your thing, and you still get to haze their ass. That's how I thought about it in younger days. Everything coming along with it, the benefits, you're getting all the benefits. You're getting financial. She's helping out with the rent. Getting all the pussy you want. And if she don't do whatever you want, if she don't suck dick or nothing, that's a good reason that your ass got to go. We're not compatible. So it's a lot of shit that can go on when you living with one another. But as I grew older and, became more wiser, it's all a bunch of bullshit. I do not believe that unmarried couples should live together before they get married. And not because of the statistics that I just read you, even though they actually surprised me. I'm very surprised. But not because of that. Even though that's a good meter, a good aspect to my argument. But it's not because of that. I believe that it serves no purpose. It really does. Especially for a woman. And, I might lose my meal. I might lose my meal call for telling y'all this shit. But women, when you move in with a man and you're not married, all you're doing is giving him all the pussy that he wants. And you're helping out with the bills. And what do you have in return? If he doesn't marry you, which a lot of guys probably won't. Why would they? Really. Now, I know some of you say, oh, no, that's not true. I knew Beth and Charlie, they got married after 10 years. Well, shit. 10 years? I hope so. And it's always exceptions to the rule. But for the most part, it serves no purpose. All it is a test of, all you're doing is playing house. And you're giving someone power over you, unnecessary power over you. For example, I would never move in with a woman if I wasn't married to her. These women, they trying to throw your ass out when you're married, and you're not married. Some shit get out. I would never give a woman that kind of power over me. And woman, you should never give a man that kind of power over you. It serves no purpose. Especially for a couple who's older. Ladies, if you're over 30, you have no business staying with a guy unmarried and being roomies and shit. Next time you gonna look around, you're 40. You're still not married. And a lot of you are coming up with that bullshit. Well, I don't care about marriage. And I always said when I hear a woman say that, she's the biggest fucking liar on this planet. A woman that says that she don't want to get married. Fuck that. Every woman wants to get married. Every woman wants to be married. Nobody wants to be alone. So when a woman comes to me with that bullshit, I don't let her see it, but I cringe inside. Because she just saying that shit because she feel that that's what the man want to hear. I'm cool. I mean, how many times have you been with a woman and she swears them down, she don't want to get married, and y'all start fucking and be in a relationship? Then, so what do you think about marriage? I thought you didn't want to get married. Don't go with that bullshit. All women want to get married. I don't give a fuck what who they are. All women want to get married. No one wants to be alone. So if you are in a relationship and you are 30 and above, you have no business staying with someone unmarried. And that goes for men, that goes for women. Now, if you're on the same page, it's all about communication. If you're on the same page and you both say, look, we're not going to get married, but let's just get together for financial. We can live over here. We can get a nice crib, or, some of y'all dumbasses actually buy a house together, but that's a whole different show. But we can, put our ducks in here. We can save money on the financials, and, I know you, you know me, so when we fuck each other, we don't have to worry about catching anything, supposedly anyway. So that's it's good. We can actually chill together, and we're not alone, and we can do this. We can play house. If you two agree with that, and you're in your 20s, you're not ready to get married. Maybe you just want to play. Okay, that's cool. To each his own. But if you're in your 30s, and damn sure if you're in your 40s, and if you're in your 30s and up, you have no business staying with someone and you're not married. Unless you really have no intentions of ever getting married, and or that's what you want him to think or her to think, and you just go along with it, hoping they change their mind eventually. Because that's all it is. Because everybody wants to get married. I don't give a fuck what you say. Now, of course, you always have certain exceptions to the rules. Maybe somebody been married 3 times and they want to get married no more. Okay, yeah. Okay, yeah. He mean it. Or maybe she been divorced twice. She not getting married no more. Okay, yeah, she means it. She probably ain't get married again. It's always an exception to the rule. But when somebody who has never been married before, never had a family before, and they talking about they never want to get married, that's bullshit. That's bullshit. And a lot of women say that shit because, they feel that that's what the man wants to hear. It's cool. I'll say whatever he wants me to say. I just don't want to fuck it up. I don't want to fuck it up with him. He'll change. He'll change down the line eventually, and then we'll get married. But I don't want to fuck it up now, so I don't want to get married. I'll let him think that. That's all it is. And really, to be honest, it's when you move in as an unmarried couple, it's more of a disadvantage to the woman. Because, let's face it, the man can always get someone younger. Always can kind of start a family, and, you've seen it, older guys with younger girls, you've seen it. But women are guys are on the clock too, but women are on a real clock. They only gonna keep those looks for so long. They only gonna keep those hips and ass, titties, gonna stay perky and all of that. All that shit gonna, is gonna be there for so long. So they don't have that much time. Before nobody wants to play house no more. So it's a big disadvantage for a woman. In essence, a woman is really wasting her time when she does that. A woman is wasting her life when she does that. All you're doing is providing a service, a pleasure to a man for what? He don't owe you shit. He can leave at any time. Tell you to get the fuck out anytime you gotta go. It's no guarantees. You have nothing. And I told you, I might lose my mail card for telling you all this shit, but I try to help you guys, you women. I do. Because a lot of you be falling for the okie doke so much till, it almost makes me want to cry. Some of you be falling for some dumb shit. Getting used up by these guys, and then when they finish with you, they throw you out, and then all men are dogs. All men are snakes. All men are the scum of the earth. When in reality, no, it's just that motherfucker you was dealing with was the scum of the earth. That motherfucker you was dealing with was a snake. Not all men. So women, stop falling for the okie doke. It is not a good idea for a couple to move in as an unmarried couple, especially for women. Women, you're wasting your time. You're on a big clock. You ain't got time to be bullshitting. Especially when you get over 30. You can fuck around a little bit in your 20s. Okay. Have your fun. Have your fun. Get all the fucking out and stuff like that. But when you get on your 30s, it's time to wake up. It's time to that bullshit to go out the window. You're 35 and 38 and still talking about you don't want to get married and shit. That's bullshit. Stop playing. Stop lying. Because that's not true. And if you keep living with a man, and that goes both ways too. Guys shouldn't do it as well. Because like I said, you're wasting your time, but it's not as detrimental as for guys as it is for a woman. It's really bad for them. I'm telling you, look around, you're 30, you're 35, you look around, you're 50. And then he say, baby, it's not working out. Why don't we just go our separate ways? I'm not good enough for you. Fuck out of here. What you gonna do? What you gonna do? You done wasted all that time. Now you're 50. Now you're 55. Will you find someone else that want to play house with you? I doubt that. At that age, no. Now, unless you meet somebody like me, who love older women, love MILFs and shit. And I look forward, I'm already getting ready for the old folks home. I'll call a few today, and I thought I was making some leeway, but they said they don't allow hedging. Like I can pay for it today, and then in 30 years it's all paid. I can't find one. Y'all think I'm bullshitting. I'm gonna be waiting there for, all you women out there playing all these games. I'm gonna be waiting for you in the old folks' home. I'm gonna be eating Jell-O. I'm gonna be living like a king, drinking my milkshakes and shit. That old folks milkshake. I'm gonna be tearing y'all asses up. Y'all gonna be fighting over old dude Roosevelt. I'm gonna be getting all of you. So you don't wanna suffer that fate and be in the old folks' home with me. So you better stop bullshitting. Stop saying you don't want to get married. Stop wasting your life. Stop wasting your time in living with these guys. Don't give in to that bullshit. When a guy asks you that's living together, say no. No. You want to play house? Take that shit somewhere else. And a lot of guys, a lot of guys and a lot of women say, well, this would be a good thing. We can see how we wake up and together, and I can see you in the morning and see how you act. And all that's bullshit. It means nothing. It's not guaranteed. And it's not guaranteed if you live separate places either and you get married. There's no guarantee that you're going to stay together. There are no guarantees. But at least when you get married, if it don't work out, you guys weren't playing. You weren't playing. And I think you give yourselves a better opportunity, a better chance to actually make it. Marriage is something. Marriage is special. It's not just a piece of paper. Okay, if it's a piece of paper, then what's the big deal? Get it then. Get that piece of paper. You want to be with somebody, you love them, you say you love them, get the fucking piece of paper. What's the big deal? Oh, I don't need a piece of paper. I don't allow society to rule us. Stupid motherfuckers. And it trips me out the women be saying that. I don't care about society. I don't need a piece of paper. I'm saying to myself, you stupid motherfucker. You done fell for it. He got you. He gonna tear your ass up, get all that free pussy, for years. Wasting all your youth. Wasting your prime away. It benefits no one. Like I said, if you're in your 20s, yeah, fuck around. Have fun. Play. But once you get in your 30s, it's time to stop playing. It's time to stop playing house. Stop wasting time. Stop wasting your life. Because when you waste it too long and go too far, then no one wants to play with you. No one wants to play with you anymore. No one wants to play house anymore. Not someone that you want to play with anyway. So, to answer the question, should unmarried couples move in together? I say hell no. Hell no. It benefits no one. All you're doing is playing. Especially for the woman. So for those of you who are listening to my voice right now and you're living together, yes, lady, he's just fucking you. He's probably never going to marry you. And I guarantee, and some of you probably been together for 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 15 years. He's never going to marry you. He's just playing house. Bullshitting. And one day he'll get tired of you, say get the fuck out. Or let's go our separate ways. Then what? Then what? Yeah, but shit, I'm going to go a step further. Even if some of you saying, well, I live in Virginia and there's a common law. Even when we're not married, I can still get money. Okay, let's say you're in a state that gives you marital rights, even if you're in a relationship, you've been together for so long. Okay, he give you a little money or whatever the fuck, I don't, but you can't get back youth. He can't give you that back. And it works both ways too. Guys, it's no benefit as well, and they're wasting time too. But like I said before, it's more detrimental to the woman. Ladies, you can't get time back. So don't waste it. If you're in your 20s and God tell you he wants to just move in together and kick it, and you want to play, okay, you can probably get away with it. If you don't fuck up too much, like get pregnant or some shit. But once you get in those 30s and up, it's time to stop playing. So, to answer the question, should unmarried couples move in together? Hell to the no. Stop playing. That's what's wrong with this society now. Too many people playing. You know, if you love each other, get married. Get that piece of paper. You know, if it's no big deal, go get it. You know. Otherwise, if you're in a relationship, the guy should have his own crib. The woman should have her own pad. No playing house. That way, if you want to break it off, okay, get somebody. But you know, if you're living together, and see, the thing is, a lot of times when couples live together, and especially with women, they think the guy would change over time, and normally they don't. You know, and it's really no blame to the guy, because they can say, look, you know what it was when you came into it. So why you get mad at me? You know. They say, well, he'll change. He'll get married. I'm going to move in with him. And I'm going to cook for him. And, man, he going to see how I can clean the house and give him all the pussy he wants and suck his dick and just be a good girlfriend. He'll marry me eventually. But what happens when he doesn't? You came in a relationship, you was 30, now you're 42. Now you're 43. Now what? You was complacent. You got real complacent. You got real relaxed. Next thing you know, 10, 15 years don't flew by. Now what? So, don't play. Stop playing. Unmarried couples should not move in with each other. You're wasting time. You're wasting your life. And it really doesn't benefit anyone in the long term. Especially the woman. So, anyway. Hope you enjoyed tonight's episode of the XY Show. Be sure to check out the XY Show is available on many platforms. Some of them are Blueberry, iTunes, TuneIn, Stitcher, Spotify, and iHeartRadio. Big one. And Castbox as well. So listen to all of whatever platform you listen to. Be sure to check out the XY Show. Subscribe. Let me know how you're liking it. You can also follow me on various social networks. I'm on Tumblr. I'm on Twitter. I'm on Facebook. And I'm on Instagram. You can find all of that on my website, which is www.thexyshow.com. www.thexyshow.com. And also, there's a store where you can find various X and Y paraphernalia, hats. Oh no, not hats. Shirts, coffee mugs, Android covers, iPhone covers, that kind of thing. And I am working on that store, so keep an eye out. I'm working on it, putting some more stuff in there and better stuff, new designs for shirts and so forth. There's also a way to contact me on the contact form where you can say hello. You can say how you're enjoying the show, what you don't agree with, what you agree with, any constructive criticism, anything, just say in the contact box, and I will read your letter, especially if it catches my eye on air if I can. And be sure to take a picture of you and X and Y material. I will be sure to post it on Instagram so everyone can see just how big of a X and Wire you are. With that said, I will see you again in 2 weeks, and I want you to know before I leave that you cannot have love without X and Y. Later.
You've been listening to The X and Y Show with your host, Roosevelt Colbert, the place where real relationship issues are talked about and addressed. Join us next time. You can now put your clothes back on, or not.